Dear friends, today we'll be uncovering the fascinating origins of another household item that we often take for granted, the humble coat rack. You see, the story of the coat rack is not just about a piece of furniture. It's a tale of ingenuity, necessity, and the timeless quest for elegance in our everyday lives. Our story begins in a distant era, a time when grand chateaux and stately manors were the order of the day. Picture yourself in the opulent courts of the French Renaissance, a time when courtiers and noblewomen bedecked themselves in layers upon layers of extravagant clothing. Their garments were a symbol of status and sophistication, but there was one tiny problem. Where to put all these extravagant coats and capes when not in use? Enter our hero, the humble servant. These unsung heroes of the household were tasked with the unenviable duty of holding the coats and cloaks of their aristocratic masters. You can imagine them standing there, stooped under the weight of velvet and brocade, as the nobles swanned about, blissfully ignorant of their servitude. But it wasn't long before the servants themselves, in an act of self-preservation, found a way to ease their burden. They began crafting rudimentary wooden contraptions with pegs and hooks, the earliest ancestors of the coat rack. These makeshift creations, while not exactly Pinterest-worthy, served their purpose remarkably well. As time went on, these improvised coat racks evolved. Craftsmen and artisans took inspiration from nature, incorporating intricate wood carvings and artistic flourishes into their designs. These functional pieces of furniture began to double as works of art in their own right, gracing the grand hallways of palaces and the homes of the wealthy. Fast forward to the 18th century, and the coat rack made its debut in America. This was the era of the New World, a place where settlers were eager to bring a touch of European elegance to their homes. The coat rack, with its blend of functionality and aesthetics, fit the bill perfectly. By the 19th century, industrialization brought about mass production, making coat racks accessible to the masses. No longer a luxury reserved for the upper crust, coat racks found their way into the entryways of ordinary households. People embraced them not just for their utilitarian purposes, but also for the sense of order and style they brought to a home. In the 20th century, designers and architects put their own spin on the coat rack, experimenting with materials like metal, plastic, and even glass. Modernist movements like Bauhaus and Art Deco influenced coat rack design, giving birth to sleek, minimalist creations that complemented the aesthetics of the day. Today, the coat rack has become an essential part of our daily lives. Whether you have a classic wooden coat rack, a sleek metal one, or a minimalist wall-mounted version, it serves as a practical and stylish way to keep our outerwear organized and accessible. So, the next time you hang your coat on a rack by the door or in your office, take a moment to appreciate the rich history and evolution of this everyday object. From the palaces of France to the suburbs of America, the coat rack has stood the test of time, evolving from a necessity to a symbol of elegance and functionality. And who knows, maybe one day, our modern coat racks will find themselves in museums, celebrated for their role in shaping the way we live and organize our lives.